Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ba-doop, ba-doop, boo. Sorry, I had run down here. I was a little bit late. We were having a meeting with the Rotary Club about my Big Daddy Tazz and Friends comedy show, and we're going to do it online. And it's going to be, oh, what day is it, Miss Christie? Do you remember? Miss Christie's here, by the way. Hey, Miss Christie's back, and she doesn't have a migraine. How's your migraine?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Well, when I sneeze or cough, I get a little pain in my head, but that's just residual.
Well, it's because you sneezed by the wall, Christy. You're like, bing, ow. Bing, ow. Like that. That's what happened.
No, that's you. You would do that.
I bonked my head a couple of times.
You're not
I bonked my head a couple of times.
Sometimes.
Yeah, so I think it's Thursday in April. I think it's April 26th. I'll get the information. And so it's, I'm very excited. We're going to produce this show. So if you have a charity that would like to be involved, we do a ticket split with a charity. That's what we do. Tickets are going to be $20, and then the charity gets 10 of that $20. So that's what's going on. So
any charity can
any charity can get involved as long as they want to sell some tickets, right? Justin, everybody here loves you, buddy, and we're going to send lots of love to your to Leslie and Casey, and we hope that you got your the COVID goes by quick. I don't know how to say that without I don't know what to say, buddy. I just know that I'm going to send you lots of love, and you've got my number, so you can give me a call any old time. I don't, it was a busy day today. Okay, so here, I don't know if I told you this yesterday. I think I did. That I was freaking out about the show I was doing this morning. Because there wasn't going to be very many people watching. And sorry, that was just Gracie getting up. I had to give her a little shove off. Because this is very precarious. We've got my whole setup. It looks pretty fancy, but it is two totes with a box and the phone resting on a box. That's it. It's not very fancy. Here, I'll show you. It's two totes and a box. Oh, oh! It says rotate your phone. There you go. So that's what happened. I keep dropping this one. So that's the whole setup there. And so last night I freaked out, and this morning I had a little freak out because there was going to be well over the first thing I did this morning had 600 people, and the second one I did this morning had 1,600 people on it. And it wasn't that I was freaking out about the number of people. What I was freaking out about was that there was going to be nobody who had their camera on or their microphone on so that I could hear them. And so what they did is they had the presenters and Cheryl. Oh, I can't remember Cheryl's last name. She's a double gold medalist for Canada, and the MC and a couple of the organizers. They turned on their cameras, so I had 5 people. So it was pretty awesome. I did a show for 5 people, but behind those 5 people, at one point was 600 and some people, and the other point was 1,600 and some other people. So it was pretty awesome. And then at the very end, what they did is we were supposed to do a question and answer about mental health. And what they had was instead, it was just all compliments about the show. So I felt 10 feet tall when I was done. So I freaked out, and I think I figured this out. I only freak out about events that I care about. Does that make sense? So that was it. So Miss Christie had to put up with my freak out, so she pretended to get a migraine. It's not true. Oh, she's giving me this look. You're about to get a headache. Shall we read, Miss Christie? I'm glad you're feeling better. Because I missed you yesterday. There was a couple of times where I was reading, I was making a little joke, and I went, there's no them laugh with me here.
There's no guarantee I would have laughed with you anyway.
Oh, for sure. Because it's not. Yeah, it's right. You might not have laughed because you don't get all the jokes I say. Okay. But we did agree that we are going to get a puppy. So that's pretty awesome.
No.
Hey, you weren't here.
There was no we.
There we are here. Oh, look what I got. Oh my gosh. So I bought my friend Aaron sent me a kindness package of books. a book, a package of kindness books from Scholastic. Stand Tall, Molly. Do you remember this book?
Yeah.
We're going to read this book today. I just opened the package. Okay, this is called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. And I like this book very much. Where's my specs? Here they are. Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. And this book is by Daddy Tazz. This book was written by Patty Lovell, and it's illustrated by David Catrow. So here we go. And it's from Scholastic Books. Thank you very much, Scholastic Books. And it is from 2001. Molly Lou Melon stood just taller than her dog, and she was the shortest girl in first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandmother told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." I do like the artwork in this book as well. And look at the dog on the back. The dog's got a big sniff. A big sniffer. So she did. She walked tall. See her on the railing up there? Oh, where am I? Way over there.
She's walking on her hands.
Yeah, right there. There. She's walking. So she did. Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stick pennies in them. She didn't mind. Her grandmother had told her, "Smile big, and the world will smile right alongside of you." Oh, I love this book so much. Oh. She's got her. So she did. Look at the big smile.
That's a great smile.
I wish they didn't put the... I know why they did that, to give it a big picture, but it...
You're crossing her eyes for her.
You know, they say, cross your I's and dot your T's. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. She didn't mind. Her grandmother had told her, "Sing out clear and strong, and the whole world will cry tears of joy." Look at the look the bullfrog has given her. Excuse me there.
She's got competition.
That's it. Read it. So she did.
She's got quite the audience there.
Well, I think this is one of my favorite pictures, right? It's just about the confidence.
Is that... Oh, it's lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs, yeah.
Her. That's cool.
Yeah. Molly Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered, and she didn't mind, because her grandmother had told her, "Believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you too." See that? And then all of a sudden, whoop! Crashy crash.
That's a tough one for a lot of people, to believe in themselves, hey?
Well, I don't believe in myself. I think that's why, I mean, after the fact, I believe in myself. But while things are happening, or before things, I always think, why are you picking me? Even though in my heart, I know I'm very good at what I do. I'm very good at being a comedian. I'm very good at being a speaker. I speak from my heart. I get bare on stage with my emotions, and I know that I'm a good speaker, and I know that I'm a good orator, and I know that I'm a good writer, right? But it's the confidence that I lack. I know that I don't remember. I know that Justin has been here since the very beginning, and I think I told you, Justin, or I told everybody at the very beginning, I'm terrified to sing in public. I'm very much terrified to sing in public, because I had a teacher one time say, "Yeah, don't ever do that in public again," and it really affected my heart and how I believed in myself. And it's not, it wasn't a fair thing to say. You know, and so I've never really sang in public before, and now I do the show, and I sing all the time, and I'm goofy, and I don't care. You know, I had somebody, one of my friends, go, "Hey, you're singing off key." I go, "Don't care. it hurt my feelings that you said that, but really I don't care. I'm singing because I want to sing, and I want to be silly, and I want to sing my little song, right? You don't like me, then well, join the club, really, because sometimes I don't like me very much either, it's not fair to me. Back to what we were reading about. She didn't mind because her grandmother said, this is about being fumble-fingered, believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too. And so she did. Check this out.
Is that her cat trying to catch her at the
bottom? The cat's got, the cat's, which is not true because the cat wouldn't care.
I would agree with that.
Yeah,
the cat would just be
cat be
watching.
Like, I hope you don't, I hope you don't wreck any of my stuff.
The cat would be playing with the ends of the
string, trying to undo it. Yeah,
it would probably untie it somehow.
Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandmother and all her friends.
Oh, that'd be hard.
It's very hard. I remember having to leave when I was 11 and almost 12 and move to a new city for, we thought forever, turned out to be just a year, but yeah. How could a teacher demean a child like that? It's not all teachers. It was one person, and that person was a teacher for a long time, and I'd heard they had done it many times before. So when I went back for my school's 50th anniversary, and he was there, and I made a point of saying to a bunch of the teachers that were there how much they meant to me, and I actually took that one teacher aside and said to him, you're the reason I don't sing in school anymore. And I didn't want him to feel bad. I just wanted him to understand that his words affect people forever. Somebody will say something, and it could really affect them. So just remember your words. She had to say goodbye to her new friends and start a new school. That can be terrifying for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, it's all new.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just realized that's the bus. I thought it was this. It's the school bus. My friend Dana drives the school bus. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, scored a touchdown, and all the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Okay, this is one of my favorite pictures. He's just, he gets upended. It's called submarining, right? I used to do that when we play football. Get down really low and get up underneath the knees and just keep running, right? So that's what she did. I love the fact she can't even see where because the helmet is so big on her noggin. Oh, this artist makes me giggle. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucktooth Beaver, a Bucktooth Beaver. Molly Melon took out her pennies and stacked them 10 high on her teeth and smiled big as day. All the children smiled with glee and thought Ronald Durkin was very foolish. See, he's trying to hurt her feelings to make himself feel bigger, but guess what? She was listening to her grandmother. And that's the one thing about confidence. Confidence is so important because when you have confidence, nobody else can shake that tree, right? They're not going to shake your foundation. Liam! How are you, buddy? Miss Christie, Liam's there. Say hi to Liam.
Hello, Liam.
Liam! On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, you sound like a sick duck, honk, honk. Mary Melon sang out, quack, so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards, hit his head, and have to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made this. Sorry, my brain just went, let me skip 5 words ahead and see if that makes any sense. But it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes you got to keep your eyes on the word. Sometimes you got to use your finger to point to the word that you're reading. Otherwise, you read it backwards. It'd be all love, snowflake, beautiful, the most revealed, the paper, and the. So that's not the way it works.
You read the same way you listen sometimes.
Miss Christie said I could have a puppy.
No.
Oh, see, I listen. I hear what I want. Oh, Gracie just came up. Did I hear the word puppy? On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made the snowflake all wrong. Okay, they were making snowflakes. But Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed. So this is what you're making the snowflake all wrong. And Molly Lou Melon opened and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. And the children oohed and awed, even Ronald Durkin.
That's enormous.
That's enormous.
That is a big
That's
snowflake.
a huge giant snowflake.
How did she cut through all of that paper?
Patience, Miss Christie. Patience. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. I love this book. This is the one I'm going to read to school. Hey, Liam, you should get your dad to get the teacher to call me, and I'll read to your class if you want. That night, Molly Lou Melon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandmother. Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Melon. And look at Grandma's reading the book. Grandma's a weeny teeny little grandma in a giant chair with a cat. I hope that's a cat. Either that or somebody's getting eaten by a wolverine. So there you go. This is one of my favorite books. I think we have the hard copy of this. No, I think we borrowed the hard copy and had to give it back. I'm so glad this was in the package. That's really great. Okay. Somebody has asked if I would read Pete. I love my white shoes. Pete the cat. Hey, Gracie is the cat. Here, you guys want to see Gracie? Gracie. 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 Nothing. Okay. She's like, you can see my tail if you want, but right now my face is busy looking at stuff. And I'm using that voice because that's my Pete the Cat voice. This book is by Eric Litwin, a.k.a. Mr. Eric. And art is by James Dean, but not that James Dean. Pete the Cat, and I love my white shoes. Pete the Cat was walking down the street in his brand new white shoes. Pete loved his white shoes so much, he sang this song. I love my white shoes, I love my white shoes, I love my white shoes, doodle-doodle-doos. You know that Gracie's being annoying when Miss Christie. Hello, Gracie. That's it. Did you hear what the kitty said? I definitely heard, I want a puppy.
Nope.
Oh no! Pete stepped in a large pile of strawberries. What color did his shoes turn, Miss Christie?
Orange.
Strawberries.
Green.
Strawberries.
Blue.
Strawberries. They were red strawberries. They were red strawberries.
Black.
Red! I'm sorry, Miss Christie. You have not won this round. That's 1 point towards getting a puppy.
No.
Yep.
No.
Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept singing along with his song, 'cause everything was cool. He sang, oh, I love my red shoes, I love my red shoes, I love my red shoes. Doo-doo-doo. Just to let you know, that is a bottle opening. Miss Christie's got kefir. Oh no, man. Pete stepped in a large pile of blueberries. Blueberries. What color did his shoes turn, Miss Christie?
I know this one.
Okay.
Red.
Oh my goodness. You are 3 pages behind. It was blue, so that's 2 points to getting a puppy.
No.
Yes, when you don't get a question right, it goes ding, 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 Joe. Look at that. The total board is Christie 0, Taz 2 for a puppy.
No.
Did Pete cry? Goodness,
Maybe
no. No, he did not cry. He kept walking along singing a song because he thought, awesome, man. He was singing his song. He was singing, I love my blue shoes, I love my blue shoes, I love, 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 I love my blue shoes. Because now he had blue shoes. They weren't suede, but they were blue shoes. Oh no! Pete stepped in a large puddle of mud. What color did his shoes turn, Miss Christie?
Pink.
You're not very good at this game.
Orange?
Not quite.
Green?
Plaid. Brown. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no, he did not cry. He kept walking along and singing his song. He's like, groovy, man. My shoes are a different color now. Yeah, a little while ago they were blue, and before that they were red, and then they were white. And now they're brown. So he probably sang this song. I love my brown shoes. I love my brown shoes. I love, love, love. I love my brown shoes. And I would be correct because it says it right there. So far that's 3 points for Taz getting a puppy.
No.
And 0 points for Miss Christie getting the colors right. Oh no! Miss Christie, guess what happened? 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 Pete stepped in a bucket of water. And all the brown and all the blue and all the red were washed away. What color were his shoes again?
Orange.
They were never orange in this whole book, Miss Christie. When it says again, it means that would be a color from before.
Pink.
So they were blue at one time, they were red another time, and they were brown at another time, and they got all washed. And all the brown and all the blue and all the red washed away, and he started out with white shoes. What color would his shoes be again?
Purple.
Again.
Puce.
They were white shoes, but now they were wet. They were wet white shoes.
Squish, squish.
Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. He kept walking along, singing a song, singing rock and roll. He sang, I love my wet shoes. Wee, wee. I love my wet shoes. Wee, wee. I love, love, love. I love my wet shoes. Swinky, 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 swinky. Wee, wee, wee. The moral of Pete's story is, no matter what you step in, keep walking along and singing your song. Cause, man, it's all good.
It looks like Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie just flopping over. So that's how Gracie sleeps on stuff.
Except for she's usually forward.
She'll put her paws this way, like that.
She likes to.
We had she likes to dangle. Then she just blop like that. I haven't seen her do that for a while. Oh yeah, just on the edge of the couch. She just blops on the edge of the couch. I know you can't see my arms, but they're like that. Do you remember who? I can't remember who came over. This was pre-COVID, and they came over to the house, and Gracie was just sitting there like that, and then she moved, and the guy went, "Oh!" because he didn't realize that Gracie was a real cat. He thought it was just some sort of stuffed animal-y thing that we had. Very lifelike looking. That looks really nice here. That stuffed. What's a real cat, right? So we're getting a puppy because Miss Christie couldn't identify the colors. And do you guys hear anything? No, I don't hear anything either. So I thought maybe I heard the no, but I didn't hear a no.
No.
Nope, still didn't hear anything at all.
You heard it because you just repeated it.
I said no, I didn't hear anything at all.
I heard no.
K-N-O-W.
I heard no.
K-N-O-W.
I heard no.
K-N-O-W.
I heard no.
K-N-O-W.
Doesn't matter how
K-N-O-W.
you misspell it.
Welcome to K-N-O-W, the radio
no.
station. The radio station. It's a lot more fun when you're here, you probably think. So anyways, we read 2 books. Yes, I'm so glad we got this Molly Lou Melon book. So remember, stand tall. Listen to the advice that we're giving you, which is be yourself. Be all of you. Be happy with all of you. I sometimes forget that, right? I very much, Miss Christie reminds me all the time to just be me, and everything will be okay. Sometimes things take longer to be okay. Today is day 350, I believe, or day 350 today, I think. Yep. Today is day 350. Can you believe that? In 15 days, I will have been reading to you for 1 whole year. So we are working. Now they're over by the van. We are going to work on a Zoom. I have to get on it, and we'll have a Zoom chat. We'll have a Zoom show, and I'll get you that information as soon as we can. And we will have a Zoom event for year number 1. That's what we'll do. I don't know what we'll do. We'll start it earlier. We'll start it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. No, won't. We'll start it earlier, and we'll go a little bit later, maybe. Or maybe what we should do is, we'll figure it all out. That's what we'll do, because I shouldn't make plans, because I'm thinking about my puppy.
You don't get a puppy.
For my 1-year anniversary,
No,
everybody's going to chip in 10 cents, and I'm going to get a puppy.
Don't even
I'm going to ask people.
Get your hopes up.
My hopes are already up. Every day I wake up and I'm like, is that a puppy? Is that a sound of puppy? And it's Miss Christie snoring. So it's not a puppy, really. I don't know. Do puppies sound like this? Like that? Sometimes I think they do. People are going to think that's you snoring, eh?
That fits with the voice when I say no.
No puppy. Anyway, thank you for the smiley faces, whoever is sending me smiley faces. Lots of love to everybody. We'll do that in a second, too. I'm quite excited, because today it taught me to believe a little bit more in myself. So, that's it. Liam, go to bed. Yaz, brush your teeth. Justin, I'm sending you a big hug. I wish I could come over there and give you a big old hug buddy, but hug buddy. But I know that we can't do that. Just know I'm giving it one right now with my voice and my arms. Lots of love, pal. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Lots of love from Miss Christie and I. And, yes, here's a big hug. Oh, my goodness. It's good to see everybody.
You gotta give one to everybody now.
Here's a hug to everybody. There you go. There's a big old Tazz hug to everybody. Lots of love, and we'll talk to you later, because I'm going to get a puppy.
No.
She said maybe.